Good morning, Living Waters, and welcome back to our time of coffee together, and happy Advent. Welcome to the season of Advent. This morning we're continuing the final week of our Be the Church series. I know Giving Sunday was on November 22nd, but we couldn't help ourselves. We wanted to keep the theme going. We're being the church year round, and we had a whole nother week of stuff. Why not? This is exciting. So, this obviously you heard on Sunday. This last week is Be the Church through education. Education. And it's funny this is the last. I'm not saying we save the best for last. Never say that. Everything is wonderful. However, education is very important. In fact, in a year like this where we can't do a lot, we can still do education. And I'm thankful for all the ways that we have been the church through educating. How Lee and the team, they've done a great job adjusting to the pandemic. And so I'm going to give us verses that show us the need to be passing down the faith to the next generation. The need for ourselves to grow in our understanding of faith, right? If our faith isn't growing, it's stagnant. We don't want a stagnant faith. We want an alive faith. We want a living faith, living waters. And so, we turn to Deuteronomy chapter 6. The very beginning, the greatest commandment. So, I can't remember what series this was at this point. I know I've covered the Shema, but I have not covered it in coffee. So, if you're just a coffee watcher, real quick, the Shema is, if the plane's going down, right? Oh, no, I think I said this in a sermon. Anyway, whatever. Plane's going down, Christians sing the Lord's Prayer. People who are Jewish, the Hebrew faith, they are saying the Shema. Verse 4, chapter 6. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone. Right? You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. This is the foundation of the Hebrew faith. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. That's the Hebrew. So, this is, in a book full of laws, this is the biggest one, right? Like I said in the Thanksgiving service, Deuteronomy, unexpected inspiration. But look what God says leading up before giving this commandment. In verse 1, Lord your God charged me to teach you to observe in the land that you are about to cross and occupy. So we're entering this promised land eventually. It's going to be important that you learn these things, or educate, right? So that your children and your children's children may fear the Lord all the days of your life. Keep all his decrees and commandments that I am commanding you, so that your days may be long, right? Hear them, observe them diligently. It keeps going. It's about connecting the covenants that God has given us to our promise to continue to worship God and continue to pass down the faith. Education is at the foundation of not just our faith, but the Hebrew faith as well. In fact, all faiths, but another video for another time. And so it continues, right? We have this commandment. Keep these words I'm commanding you in your heart. Recite them to your children. Talk about them when you are home, when you are away. So not just on Sunday morning, all the time, right? When you lie down, when you rise. Bind them as a sign on your hand. Fix them as an emblem on your forehead. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Education is important. Straight from the mouth of God, we hear this morning. God gives these great commandments. God sets up this relationship with God's people that is dynamic, that is heartfelt, honest. And for that to continue, we need to be educated. We need to invest in that relationship. And that's what we're doing when we be the church. So, we start right here with the greatest commandment. I can't wait to show you what the rest of the week's going to be. I'll see you tomorrow.